What is going on? I'm Zedmont. Already completed all of my maintenance tasks for the day, all of the chests. The creator boost has Zedmont in it. We've sent the submarine off on a dive, so we're going to jump right into warships. Now, this is my 43rd warship layout I've made at the 5 engine room level. This base was giving me absolute fits, and so I copied it. Now, today's video, we're going to answer the age-old question, when should I go to 6 engine rooms? So I've done a bunch of research, I've done a bunch of thinking, I reached out to the oracles, to the smart people, and I got the answer for you. It's when you have 263 unlock tokens. Seems like a fairly specific number, I know. I'm going to walk you through it right here. 110 right there, plus 38. We're at 148, plus 35 more. What's that, 173? Something like that. Plus 40 more right there, plus this choice node. Now, this choice node is the critical one. You want to make sure you can get to this choice node and unlock it, because if you're going to 6 engine rooms, the absolute bare minimum is to have scorchers. But for me, it's to have this choice node. That way you're going to get 2 extra rocket launchers, or a shock launcher, or 3 boom cannons if you're so inclined. But to have 3 extra rocket launchers is so incredibly important. Then later on, you're going to have to make that choice. Do you go to 7 engine rooms, or do you get the damage amplifier and Kavan? For me, it's going to be damage amplifier and Kavan. You can't do both. There's just not enough time in this world. So you're going to have to be this hunkered down 6 or a little bit leaner 7. And for me, getting to this choice node is the critical juncture. So my base, you see, wins and losses. This base, I was getting 1 engine room, I was getting 0, and you can see here, if we go down here, this person got 1, this person got 3, they got all 5. We'll show you that attack in a second, but this person got, you can do the math, they got 1, they got 0. Like, people are struggling against this base. It is difficult. I'll show you how to beat it. I'm going to show you 2 attacks of how to beat it. That way, when you come up against me, you can wipe the floor with me. So, here is... Now, first of all, you can use bullet with rocket choppas. That's an option. But also, check this out. This is so vital. You see that shock mine right there? Use the shock mine. Get the mortar to attack those critters. Your bombardiers are all out of range of the rocket launchers, picking up free gunboat energy, picking off free defenses. By not dropping your riflemen, you're keeping your troops alive. It's a little bit unusual, and it's a little bit difficult, but you have to have so much patience when it comes to this. And then the next detail is making sure that you're using universal remote. You'll see, I think, 3 or even 4 instances on this attack where universal remote is incredibly useful, where critters just get melted. So this person slowly but surely dropping the rifles, and that rifle timing takes so much practice. Your rifles will be early and they'll all die, they'll be late and they'll all die, or Everspark will die, so that timing takes a ton of practice. But watch this. Universal remote, shock launcher, not only is it distracting all of the things, it's also going to eventually get a shock out there, and then we get the boom cannon out. And I say we, it's actually them attacking me. This is not my attack. I do not claim any sorts of skill or advantage or abilities like this, but do keep the universal remote. And now, you're not trying to double hack, you're not trying to take out key defenses, you're just getting, look at that cannon, look how long it's standing there taking shots to the face from that doom cannon, from the rocket launcher. It works so well, and I probably should have showed you that in 4 times mode, but I wanted to show you one attack just in 1 times mode so you can see the timing and the details and all that sort of stuff. Now, 7th Swill, I feel like I should know that word, but I can't. I'm totally drawing a blank here. Came in and put down a fantastic time against me. They've got scorchers though. Scorchers, I didn't touch on it much earlier, but Kavan with scorchers, not only are you going to bring back scorchers that have at least 150% troop health, but you're also going to be bringing back 14 rifles at a time. So do not sleep on scorchers. They are absolute beasts. The fact that this person does not have Kavan yet is the only reason why they weren't a little bit faster. But 6 engine room bases that are like clumped up with scorchers coming through them are just absolutely getting punished. So you need to, when you're going to go to 6 engine rooms, not only do you need the keys to get there, but you'd better have a base planned, because scorchers are coming for you and they're going to absolutely melt your face off. So this person's attack wasn't nearly as sexy as the last one, but my goodness, scorchers with 150% troop health are just frightening. Like, absolutely, absolutely frightening. Managed to finally take Everspark down there towards the end, and with a few more seconds, maybe we would have been able to do something. Now, one other quick note, you'll see medkits used all the time. My medkits are only level 1. That might be a little bit dumb, but I wanted to make sure that I could max my scorchers and possibly max that gunboat energy node, because I need to get down into this damage amplifier. Now, the good thing is, I'm not going to be doing anything with Seekers, not going to be doing anything with this choice node as far as spending tokens, so I probably have tons and tons, but a smarter person than me would do that math. Anyways, if you're thinking about going to this base right here, a lot of you, that's not the right base, let's skip that one, let's jump back into this one. If any of you are thinking of jumping into 6 engine room and going to this base right here, don't do it. This person only has 4 rocket launchers and they don't have the damage amplifier, and I'll show you what happens. Like, this is my first time facing one of these bases, so I wasn't entirely sure of what to do, just trying to get the mech out front. Now, notice this. Look at this shock right here we can do. We can shock 3 boom cannons and a shock blaster and a shock launcher and a doom cannon, and this person's mines are just all over the place. So they made a poor copy of a good base and then just absolutely butchered it. So we just straight up walked right through it, no problems at all. The mechs are staying alive, the riflemen are staying alive, and then just cruising on through it without a heck of a lot of difficulty. So first attempt by a decent attacker. I'll call myself decent as opposed to amazing or great or something like that. Just getting all 6 engine rooms, crushing the base. So that is why I've been saying all along, wait for those 263 keys. I know it's going to be painful, but this account was parked for quite a while and only in gold for quite a while. So if you're anywhere near 6 engine rooms, you're probably ready to go there. Let's do 1 live attack. I need 2 engine rooms. All I care about right now is 2 engine rooms. That way we can get those keys, we can jump into 6 engine rooms, and then I can say, thanks for coming in, I'm Zedmont, blah, blah, blah. So this base, exactly what we just talked about. They only have 4 rocket launchers. They don't have a damage amplifier. This should, in theory, be pretty straightforward. I am often tempted to drop like 1 mech and 1 boat bombardier on that left. Don't do it. Keep your forces going towards the same goal. Otherwise, you're going to have... Oh, I meant to bring a mech in or 2 in. So we're already making mistakes, but I'm counting on that sniper tower to pull some of our troops in, and then I'm just going to slowly but surely release bit by stinking little bit after the fact. Now, this person's mines are also far better placed, so they're going to get far better value out of their mines. But if I can't get 2 engine rooms in this, I'm going to be very sad. So that is what I'm going to be doing here. Like I said, all we care about right now is getting 2 engine rooms, getting that shock on there, getting both their shock launchers. Absolutely incredible. Here comes the shock. Let's get some more rifle dudes out there. And then just throwing that 1 more shock. Can't quite reach the doom cannon, unfortunately, but still getting so much value out of those shocks that we're throwing on those shock launchers that it's not the end of the world that we can't quite reach the doom cannon. So are we gonna get 2 engine rooms? Yes indeed we are, and that's, like I said, that's my only goal for this attack at the moment. And then later on we can figure something out, but we've got some riflemen coming in. We're doing okay. Now I just need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with that doom cannon and that shock blaster, because I feel like we're going to be a little bit low on riflemen by the time we get up close and personal. So that boom cannon on that right hand side, picking off all sorts of our troops, and we're not going to get another shock, unfortunately, and we're not going to get another universal remote that's going to be anything useful at this point. So it's going to come down all in all to this final. There we go. I said we weren't going to get a universal remote. I lied. We managed to get one, which is going to hopefully distract that rocket launcher. just for a second or two. And now we're going to this side, getting the heck away from those boom cannons and coming over underneath this rocket launcher. There we go. Okay, so managed to get at least one more engine room, maybe even, come on, do I get one more hack out? Oh no, she's gonna hit that. Watch this. Yeah, saw that coming. Hit the shock mine. I had great plans there, but of course they did not come to fruition. So we're gonna avoid that right there, hoping to get one more set of critters into there. Come on, get back there. There we go. Getting those critters in. It's going to be super close whether or not we can get this puppy down or not. Whether or not our bombardiers take down the rocket launcher or... yeah, we're going to lose. So definitely not my best attack. Made a whole bunch of mistakes in there. Meant to have at least one boat of mechs. But we're going to get all of the engine rooms that we need here, which is all that I really cared about. Getting those chests so that we can get... and now, when I say getting that chest, I needed it to be a diamond chest. I don't think a gold chest would have gotten me there, and once you're in diamond, you really don't want to collect any kind of gold chests. So that attack had a couple good details in it, all sorts of mistakes though, and I'm kind of okay with that, because I like to show you guys my vulnerabilities, showing you all my mistakes. Yeah. I guess mistake number one is check your troop loadouts. Holy crow, I can't even believe that. But Universal Remote, value shocks. When you come up against 5 engine room bases and 6 engine room bases, it's all about finding that most valuable shock. There's always one. In this case, it was both shock launchers. If you saw a better shock on that attack, please do let me know. I often do overlook them as we get beat by PG-13 there, but the important details have been accomplished. Let's just double check the math, shall we? And we'll double check by doing. Who wants to get out the old abacus? Please tell me you learned math on an abacus. If any one person on this channel learned math on an abacus, my brain is going to melt. I'm going to go for 2 rockets. I feel like that is going to be more valuable. Let me know if you've gone for the boom cannons or the shock launchers. It's only 200 diamonds away. If you're in our task force group, you have been getting 29 diamonds every single day for so long now that it really doesn't affect you. Now I need to figure out. I'm going to do a little bit of math, see how many tokens Kavan requires to get to tick 4. Do come back in my next video. We're going to do some things, spend some upgrade tokens. We're going to get probably the gunboat energy maxed. We're also going to go get that damage amplifier and then probably come back in here and spend some tokens on the med kit, because I feel like that could be somewhat useful. Now I'm just going to drop like rockets over in here. I'm not going to build a base this video. I just wanted to show you how many tokens you need to get to 6 engine rooms. And as you saw there, if I would have got the gold chest, there's no way I would have been able to get to 6 engine rooms. So we now have 6 rocket launchers. Next up on the list, the damage amplifier. Hopefully this video helped you pass some time or answer some questions you had about warships. Otherwise, keep looking for Zedmont to hit that corner. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know how your warships are going. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.